Yo,
What's going on, my brothers?
what's going on, man? We're here.
We're here, man. We did it.
How you guys
We
doing?
did it. FA Cup final, man. We did it.
Hey, man. How you guys feeling about the FA Cup, though? You guys excited about it?
Hey, man, we might be leaving the season with something, you know. And that's always a good feeling, especially seeing how terrible everything else has been.
Yeah, bro, and especially watching the Man City play right now while we've had a whole week off.
Hey,
Even
what's
though
this?
they made some rotations, but
Yeah.
we always, those one-off games. It's the season, the long, tournaments that we might have. Even though we won the Club World Cup last year, those one-off games, anything can happen. Especially the last two FA Cups. I believe Crystal Palace won it last year, and then Man United won it the year before that to send us into Europa League or Conference League, whatever it was. Oh yeah, Conference League. Anything can happen. So optimistic to say the
Anything
least.
can happen, man. FA Cup final. It's episode 17, the United States of Chelsea, man. I'm here with Meezy the Don. I'm here with AT. And of course, I'm here myself, Jamaka. We're talking FA Cup final, man. Man City. If you haven't already, man, please go like and subscribe to the page. We drop these videos weekly. At least we drop one video a week. We try to do a couple more. We do some fan cams, a lot of short content as well. So, you know what I'm saying? Please follow up and like up. But
Hey,
yeah,
man,
man.
where's Tosh at? Tosh still in China?
Hey, man, he's with the CCP right now, man. He's getting right with Xi.
Yeah,
Hey.
I heard he's flying back with Trump on the Air Force One.
Oh,
Hey,
there you go.
There we
Moving
go.
on up. Look at us.
Maga
Who would've thought? Who would've
Maga
thought?
Tosh, where you at, bro? If you're watching this, bro, join the stream.
You said MAGA who? Hold up.
Maga
yo.
Tosh.
Oh, okay. I thought it was not okay, but yeah, we can continue.
Magatosh, man. We always knew. We always knew about that guy.
Are we talking about Tosh or who we're really talking about?
Wait, who are we really talking about?
You and I know who we're talking about. The third person here knows who we're talking about.
I actually don't. But question, guys, how do you add a link to these Instagram stories? I did a
You
lot.
press the
Great
sticker.
transition. I love it.
Hit the little sticker.
Well, one thing about me, bro, I'm an expert in pivoting and changing the topic.
Bro, the double pivot was crazy. Oh my god. You should be a politician, brother. You got my vote.
But yeah, man, let's paint let's look back at the season a little bit. Let's paint the season in context, right? Like our league form has been absolutely, diabolical to say the least, horrendous to say the worst. We're sitting, abysmal. We're sitting at 9th place right now. Luckily, we were 10th, and there's not really much hope.
Hey, play Moving On Up by Curtis Mayfield, brother. We're moving on up.
Yeah, there's not much hope of we moving anywhere, brother. If only down, honestly, is what it feels like. So, how does it feel having this frustrating ass season where last season we said we were taking one step forward, two steps back. This season we literally just ran backwards for like miles. You know what I mean? Like we undone a lot of good work. How does it feel having been so frustrated, so angry for most of the season to find yourself in a final and have the opportunity to get a chip here? Like, how does that feel?
I feel nothing. And let me explain. The reason why I feel nothing is because I don't know. Like you said it, like the season's been a roller coaster. We started off the season with Maresca. We get Liam midway, and then we got McFarland. Our expectations have changed throughout the season, from being in some people want it to be in a title race, that's their prerogative and right in thinking that. And then, but for the most part, I think most people expected a top 4 finish, and then expectations changed once again. Instead of us being a solidified top 4 team, now we're a team that's get into the top 4. Now we're a team, I don't know what our objective is, because Champions League is out the window. We have a shot in getting into the Europa League through the FA Cup final, potentially even finishing 7th. If we pull out a good run of form these last 3 games that we got. But with just all the commotion that's happened with the owners, the briefs from the journalists, the players who are discontent, the fans are unhappy. Like the whole thing just is like a whole. It's a mess, bro, and it's hard for me to even be happy or excited that we're in the FA Cup final. Obviously, you want the team to win, but at the same time, it's like win for what? Who's going to be here next season? Is Cole Palmer going to be here next season? I don't even know who the manager is going to be. We got briefs about Xavi Alonso. We got Iriola. I don't know who else is on the short list, but it's just I think a lot of people, not just me, I think a lot of people have just like checked out on the club as a whole. And you're just looking forward to next season, bro. See what next season brings. I'm actually more excited for the World Cup. I'm also, basketball-wise, I'm excited for the NBA playoffs and everything. I'm watching that. But for Chelsea, bro, I'm honestly looking forward to next season a lot more than seeing how we end up, because like this season's been a total failure. But that's just how I feel.
I mean, listen, I think you said it really well. Like, you want the team to get results, but results for who? For what? Like, if we get a result right now, who does that benefit? Blueco? Does it, what I mean? It's going to benefit this ownership and thinking that, again, because obviously they're only going off of championships and like trophies. So by them winning a trophy, I know they're going to pat themselves on the back and think that they're, regardless of what we've actually experienced this season, they're going to think they did a good job. And you're right. Is Cole Palmer going to be here next season? Who's the manager going to be next? Like, who is this benefiting us getting a chip right now? Apart from the fans, because we need it, bro. We need some, like you said, you don't feel shit anymore, bro. And we used to be excited about stuff like this. We used to be happy. We used to be, just like drooling at the mouth, just ready to get, out the opportunity to win a chip. Pause. Hey,
He said we used to be, boy. You used to be. Don't put that on. Yeah, don't put that on.
Explain that.
Nah, that's okay, bro. Let me just give you a rundown of the dichotomy of the season. Has been hilarious. Like a year ago, Measy's beloved home state, we showed the performance of our life, and a couple weeks after that, Cowell ACL injury, and we tied the first game at home, and I think the first few months we did pretty good, especially the climax of the season was that game against Barca, and then that we played really well against Arsenal, especially with 10
How
men.
do you feel like now, knowing all the shit that you went through this season, all the ups and downs?
No, that's what I was getting to. Like, went from July, August to December, November. And then, December happened, y'all beloved Enzo Maresca had a terrible December, Stopped talking to the press and eventually got fired January 1st. A lot of y'all birthdays. Shout out to all our foreign listeners. And then from there, it was just a shit show, bro. Like, we have had only 1 point the last month and some change, We scored a goal. Shit, we got 2 goals now in the last, few months. And it's just all my baskets, all my eggs are on this basket, the FA Cup final. You know what I'm saying? And, especially the players' performances the last few games, I think this is our championship game. This is our final game. Because regardless, after this, if we win, I think they might be up for the Tottenham game at least. And then Sunderland, we're already checked out to begin with. But, we win this game, we get European competition. And with that being said, is that's going to help us. That's going to help us get some players. I know the players we won, the caliber of players we won, it's all about Champions League. But I think European competition would help us. Win or lose, I think Blue Coat is going to be there regardless, man. It's just like that, and it's inevitable. So it's it is what it is, bro. But yeah, I'm checked out, bro. I want us to win this game. Not much hope given that, Doku, Holland, all those players, City, Silva, rested for that game. So it's but anything can happen, as I was saying before we started this live. In a one-off game, anything can happen. Palace won last year. I forgot who they played. It might have been the City team. United won 2 years ago. Oh, Liverpool.
Yeah.
United beat this City team 2 years ago in the FA Cup final when no one expected that to happen. Yep. So anything can happen, and it's just but yeah, as soon as this game's over, depending how it goes, I might wash my hands.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. For me, it's so infuriating. Part of it makes me proud, right? I'm not gonna lie. I'm a prideful nigga. At the end of the day, I could still count on the fact that you see Mr. Dust in the background. I can count on the fact that, even when everything is literally going to shit, beyond our wildest dream, we've seen Chelsea go through some shit in the past We've seen them go through shit that no other clubs have gone through. Nothing compares to what the hell we're going through right now. And I feel like even amongst all of this noise, all this mess, Liam Rossinier, Seth MacFarlane, like we're still in a chip. You know what I mean? So that at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie to you, it gives me a little bit of pride. But then on the reverse end of that shit is the fact that we've been so ass. You know what I mean? We've been playing so badly. Our leadership has been leading us astray from day one. You know what I mean? And there's so many bigger problems that need to get fixed that I don't know if there's definitely not an easy fix. I don't even know if there is a fix. You know, is Blue Co going to leave? That's a fix, but are they going to do that? I don't think so. You know, so it's like it's this crazy duality of like, yeah, we're in a chip, and yeah, we could get an FA Cup, we could get a Europa League spot. That's nice. I'm happy, but like when I think back to the season, I'm like, this is all we got. We could have done way more than this. You know?
Yeah, this has been the weakest Premier League in years, bro. Like,
And
the amount of points. Go ahead, Meezy.
Nah, bro. So just one thing I want to add to Lowell's comments. It's yes, like we can be proud that we, after all this shit, we're in the FA Cup final. But look at the route that we took to get here. I mean, again, you got to play the games that are in front of you. But we played like Charlton, we played Port Vale, some teams, but Charlton, Port Vale, Leeds, you know,
Wrexham,
bro. We didn't play nobody.
But
Wrexham, what? Deadpool?
I'll pull it up right here. Yeah, we played Charlton 5-1. I'll never forgive some of the Chelsea fans for how they reacted after that game. Liam Rossinier's first match in charge, and niggas were talking about, we're actually, you know what I'm saying? They were actually cooking with the Strasbourg signing, all this bullshit. I remember those niggas that were talking like that. And
they were changing his name. They were saying Liam.
You know, still at Hull. I mean, like, you see the rest.
Yeah, like look, Hull City, Wrexham, Port Vale, Leeds. Like this is like a dream run for any club. So like now we got the biggest test. We're playing an actual Prem. I mean, Leeds is a Prem team, but we're playing an actual like dog of a team and a dog of a coach. So like, are the players really up for it? Can the players really compete against City? Because like, bro, we are amazing. Your boy too, Enzo Fernandez. He is amazing against lower league competition. Amazing. The guy kills it. Are these guys going to step up against City? I'm asking you guys that.
I mean,
not too much on Hull though, bro.
Look at City's run though. I mean, they spanked Liverpool 4-0. You know what I'm saying? They had to play Newcastle away and win 3-1. Like, yeah, they played Salford. Yeah, they played Exeter or whatever FC. But bro, there were good teams that they had to play and they had to beat, as opposed to us playing Hull City and Wrexham and these garbage teams. You know what I mean? So I think that we're lucky to be here, and I feel like this is what always happens with Pep teams and finals is that he overthinks it. You know, he's fighting on a bunch of different fronts. He's trying to prioritize. He's trying to save minutes. He also is a nut and has his own psychology about like benching niggas when they're hot and playing niggas when they're cold. Like, you know what I'm saying? And only Pep knows what Pep is thinking. But at the end of the day, we can sit back and say that on multiple occasions you've overthought when it came to the final, and the tactics weren't up to par, and you got cooked because of that. 2021 against us, that's prime example. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping for one of those, because it's not that it's not that City's been playing easy teams and got here like how we did. You know what I mean?
But I'm never gonna like apologize for that. It's the luck of the draw. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't get to pick who we played. You know, you play who's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and it's just like sometimes you do need that luck. You know, sometimes luck is better than skill. You know, like especially as Chelsea fans, y'all can attest. Our best teams, us growing up, they didn't win the Champions League final. You know, no one thought Ryan Bertrand started his first game for us in the FA Cup and the Champions League final. You know what I'm saying? When our backs are against the wall, that's when we do the unthinkable. You know, and you do need that bit of luck. But like what I'm seeing from City now, what I've seen from them the last few games, like a lot of people said that first half against City, we played really well. And like, you know, the first game we tied them, you know. So it's just like anything can happen. But what I'm seeing from the City team, not giving me much hope. But you know, this is the biggest game of the season for us. You know, it's sad that we can keep totting them up. You know, especially given West Ham's result last week. But yeah, this is the biggest game of the season for me. If we lose, I think not only the fans, the players are checked out. You know,
Yeah.
like bro, I don't even know Seth MacFarlane's real name, bro. That's how bad it is, bro. Can y'all remind me what his first name is? Callum? Yeah, Callum Hudson-Odoi. That's what it is.
Yeah, Callum.
But it's just like, bro, it's just like you can't apologize for what you've done, but it's just like, bro, like I don't want us to be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like the Champions League final last year. You know, show some fight, keep it close, and you know, you never know what can happen.
Man,
You know,
I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this picture get like retaken, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm off of this.
I can't.
You know what I'm saying? If us getting the FA Cup, yeah, for all intents and purposes, we're winning a chip, we're beating City, you know, eat that pet. Like, yeah, that part feels good. But when I see these motherfuckers on the field carrying this trophy and taking that picture at Wembley like this, if we win, I'm gonna wish we never won, bro. You know what I mean?
It's facts.
But like realistically speaking, do you think they're going to leave if we lose? I'm just so like astonished by that thought process. You think they're going to be gone if we lose the game?
Nah,
I mean, no, they were not based on this one game, but I think like we've talked about, you know, these guys are they're investors. You know what I mean? So if their investment is not doing well, they're gonna cut before they have to eat that whole loss. You know what I mean? And even them as investors, I don't even see them wanting to be at Chelsea for the long run. You know what I'm saying? I see them trying to extract as much value into their own pockets as they can, as we've seen from these Cayman Island fucking accounts that's been all over the internet the past couple of weeks. They're trying to extract as much value into the club, or like pump up the value of the club with all of these players and these signings, so that when they finally leave, nigga, they made bread. Not only did they make bread on the sale of the club, but they've been lining their pockets, increasing their, you know, executive pay year after year. Of course, they're gonna that's how that's what I'm seeing it as. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm just being like, yeah, we gotta be honest. It's like this one game is not going to result them being gone. You know, like at the end of the day, I love Chelsea more than I hate these owners, even though they ruin my club. You know, I want us to do well. You know, like some of these fans, y'all know who they are. Oh, let's get relegated to League Two, to the Championship. You know, to non-league football. That's not going to do us no help. Like, you know, like I'm just being honest. You know.
I mean, to that counter argument though, bro, I can see a world we get relegated. Not saying I want that, but we get relegated. There's a chance. I mean, there's a very good chance that these guys do leave.
And that's extremes. So I agree with you in the extremes because the name of the game is TV money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why the worst, like we're in America here, the worst owners in NBA or the NFL, they're chilling. There's no relegation. They're getting a share of the TV revenue money. The same with the Premier League. And like a lot of people have been speculating, that's the reason why City hasn't been relegated or those charges haven't come to public because of how much NBC or Sky Sports or whatever these universal channels or universal programs are paying the Premier League for the TV rights, you know? And it's just like, yes, if we go down the championship, that dramatic stuff like that will maybe result in a change. But I'm saying us losing FA Cup, I don't, you know, like, oh, they can tell themselves or they can tell the parent company where they got the loans, we're doing well. Look, we have a trophy and we, you know, but it's just like, I don't think something as minuscule as losing an FA Cup final, even if we get battered, is going to result in them. These guys have no shame, you know what I'm saying?
Think of it like this, bro. We lose the FA Cup final. We don't make it into Europa League. We're out of the Champions League. That's over $100 million that they were counting on in order to balance the books, right? Not even to make profit, just to break even. These are the numbers that they need in order to break even. And I'm not going to say that they're not going to eat $100 million. Like $100 million loss is going to come up, and that's what's going to make them leave. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they're investment bankers. They have bigger balls than they could lose $100 million. I feel like it's not the end of the world for them. But if they see this as a recurring, you know what I'm saying? If it's not something that's going to get fixed soon, you know, then I do see them, you know, leaving before their pockets are way too hurt.
Because again, these guys are not getting affected by the club doing poorly, because they didn't put their investment, they didn't put their money in it. It's these investors. Yeah. So these guys are just the faces. They're just operating, helping the business run, and they're controlling the operations and everything. But they're not the ones who are taking money out of their own pockets. So at the end of the day, these guys will walk away from Chelsea untouched, and the club is what's going to suffer, and the club is going to go to administration because the club is now in this large amount of debt.
Dire
situation. And I can't speak for Todd, but I can speak for Baghdad by saying there is no way that Clear Lake or any one of these investment firms are going to put up that type of money and not have like thought about this. You know what I mean? Like they're not going to open themselves up to actually like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put up 500 million or billion or whatever it was, but I know that they have some financial levers in place that are going to make it so even if everything goes to shit, their 500 million isn't going to go to shit. You know what I mean? So like,
and that's what I'm getting. They're smart. They didn't like stumble on becoming billionaire. That's why I was like, well, there's not really, of course, like those four on the outside who are like sporting directors who are giving themselves crazy pay raises. Like they could be gone, based on like what they've told the owners and what they have to show for it. But like the owners ain't going nowhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I'm saying,
like I know there's a protest plan, but yeah,
pay raises. If the news is to be believed, like literally everybody in this picture took extra money home that year, knowing that we had a record financial loss. So I think it's across the board. You know what I mean? And yeah, an FA Cup win, I think it's just going to pay for the cracks, unfortunately. But
there's one of these guys, I think it's Paul Winstanley. I think he's in the running for the Spurs sporting director job. So, there's a possibility that he leaves. One of the two, Paul Winstanley, and who's the other guy, Lawrence Stewart. One of them is like consideration for that job.
The far left is Joe Shields, if I'm not mistaken, and then that might be Paul Winstanley next to him. That's that Felicio guy and Bali. The two on the right, I don't know. One of them is probably Lawrence Stewart.
Honestly, the guy on the right, the second to the right, looks like says Fabregas from my view. What the hell is that?
You talking about second to the right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean they're. I don't know. I know the three on the left, but I don't know those two on the right.
Moving on to back to the game.
One second about the TV deals. One thing that I feel like there are some clubs that are too big to drop and fall because of the Prem needs them in the league so they can make money. And Spurs is one of those clubs that if Spurs go down, I mean it's still a massive organization. So I don't think the Prem would want to see them leave. I mean, you're essentially replacing Spurs with whoever's coming up, Hull City, maybe Middlesbrough, because Southampton might be, in the shit. So it's like Spurs are in a very unique position right now. We might see some crazy shit happen these next two games, and we might suffer from that too in our match. They might do everything possible to help Spurs win, give them calls that they shouldn't get, or give us, put a call against us. So I mean, look out for that game that we play Spurs next week, because some crazy shit might happen, and it's at the Bridge, which makes it.
And that's why I said, like, I didn't believe Spurs were going to go down. You know what I'm saying? Like, call me a tinfoil hat person, but it's like, bro, all this shit's corrupt. You know what I'm saying? Money talks at the end of the day. Like, why do you think? Like, we've heard about our situation, like when the owners bought the team and they self-snitched about what Roman Abramovich was doing. And we got like a fine or something, but like still. They told us we were going to get the results for the city's hearing in November, bro. It's about to be June soon. Like, it's all hush hush. They're going to get a fine. They're going to get a slap on the wrist, and that's that. Money talks at the end of the day, bro.
I mean, going back to the corruption. I mean, there was at the beginning of the season when the referees and the referee association comes out on Sky Sports and all the channels. Man. And they start doing those conversations talking about the rule changes and what they're trying to do to make the game better. And basically the head of the referee association said out of his fucking mouth, he said, yo, we want the cup to, go to a new team every like however many years.
6 years.
Yeah, every 6 years. It's like, and then you see the game where against City they're given penalties like left, right, and center. I think it was against Everton. You see how Arsenal have made literally a living off of being hella, what's the word? Just being all like physical in the
Aggressive
box.
harassment.
Yeah, harassment, winning those headers based off of literal physical harassment and never getting called, always getting the goals, nothing, no problems. The moment somebody does it to them, it gets called back, right? And so, I mean, shit, there's something to be said here about the corruption angle for sure. But if I were to pull up, I think this was the City lineup against Everton, where they drew 3-3. And I think they put out this was, I think, the strongest lineup that they've put out recently. I think that this is probably what we're going to end up going up against. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean,
I agree. Is
the rest of
Rodri
the-
hurt?
who? Who, bro?
What
was
you
it-
say?
Is Rodri hurt or no? He's not, right?
He didn't play today.
You don't hear me or no?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is Rodri hurt, bro? Because he's not playing today. He didn't play in this Everton match. I don't know.
I don't know, but when I look at this team, bro, I'm getting terrified. You know what I'm
Hey.
saying? This front four, and even add the midfield too in there. They're gonna have a heyday against our midfield and our back line. They're Cherki, Doku, Semenyo, Holland. He's just gonna pin Chalobah easy, take him out the game. Now you got Wesley Fofana going up against these three. I think it's just gonna be. I think this has all the makings to be a spanking. To be honest,
BTA, as the kids like to say, belt to ass, bro. It might be bad.
BTA.
Like I'm just thinking, if Reece James is not playing at right back, could you imagine Doku going against Gusto? Like, moment of silence for that. 'Cause
to be
that's gonna
fair,
bad.
to Gusto, he's had a good match against what's his name in the past against Doku.
Doku,
But
but I mean,
form
Doku, the form he's been on, bro.
is crazy. He's on a generational run, and that's why Pep even rested him
And
today.
Gusto's on the opposite.
Final.
And I think like Gusto's like on the opposite. He's on a generational run for straight ass. Like this nigga's been horrible, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, but it's just like, bro, like I said earlier, like a one-off game, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? You know, but what I was saying earlier, like I think maybe Pep starts Rodri instead of Nico if he's healthy. Especially because it might be his last chance of winning a trophy. You know, but who knows?
One thing I'll say though, I don't think Pep is like thinking twice about this game, like one bit. Like in the past, yes, against United in the FA Cup finals, against us in the Champions League final, like yes, like this guy overthought the situation. You know, he's playing against like pretty good coaches too, like Thomas Tuchel. Who did United have at the time? Was Ten Hag. I mean, these were obviously better coaches than McFarland. And you know what we're putting out there on Saturday. So it's like, yo, if I'm Pep, I'm looking at this match like, yo, go out there, do your thing, let's walk away, and like put on a performance. Like, and don't think too much about it. Because there's nothing to be scared about. I guess when you see that Chelsea backline, or this is the team in entirety. Maybe JP, you know, that's one guy you got to be afraid of linking up with Palmer. Palmer, again, he's still a threat at the end of the day, no matter how shit his form is. I know AT is going to refute that. But I mean, you know, there's no one who's
No, he's a threat for sure.
There's no one who's really scaring you out there.
No.
Not one person. So if City, I'm honestly, bro, if City don't win 6-0, that's an embarrassment to their players and to their team and to their organization. Because I'm telling you, we are not it. If Nottingham
You wanted to say
Forest,
weird shit, but yeah, I got you, bro.
I mean, look at this lineup. You think this lineup is losing 6-0?
this lineup should win 6-0.
No, I'm talking about looking
Yeah, for sure.
Cucurella left wing.
Is Flip the Crib back or nah?
He's back. He started.
Okay, to be fair, that lineup that formation is wrong. It was a 3-4-3. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay.
Yeah, he played 5 in the back.
Yeah, I mean he played like 5 whatever you want to 5-2-3 whatever you want to say. You know? But so it was just like Job Pedro with Endo and Palmer underneath him. Cucurella, but yeah, it is what it is. Inverted bullshit. Yeah, but honestly speaking, like if I'm City, if I'm Pep, I want us to like dog them the first half, sub all the good players out, let the kids play second half, and hope for the best in the last 2 league games. You know.
Yeah. I mean, listen, if we're doing predictions, I think. I mean, look at the predictions from last week. I mean, Aboteko, you owe me dinner for that one.
Brother, I had to beg you to make that bet. You didn't even want to.
Yeah, and I did, and you lost.
Nah, you should pay me. I said we're going to concede a goal in the first 5-6 minutes.
Look at this guy. Look, everybody.
God's my witness. You owe that man dinner, bro.
Thank you.
Stop.
Thank
nigga,
you.
He's getting a double cheeseburger Happy Meal, nigga.
I don't care. You give me chicken nuggets, nigga. You give me something.
You want the Ninos need some Happy Meal? I got you too, cuz. Put it on my tab.
Hey, next time I bet with you, that's what I'm doing.
But yeah, bro, listen, last week I almost called it. I said Enzo was gonna bag one, and I said Cole Palmer might scum it at the end. He tried to scum it, it was offsides. So you really
hold on,
that's
did
the
you
only
predict
reason.
a win? You predicted a win, right? For Chelsea?
I said a draw.
No, but I think when at the end of the
you're the witness.
I remember, bro.
At the end
You
of the
said
stream,
play with a point.
at the end of the stream, you said like we were giving prediction. Meaty said 0-0. I said 3-1. I'm trying to figure out what you said with the prediction, score prediction. I think you said 2-1.
Might have been 2-1.
Chelsea winning. That's all I'm saying. All this, I was right.
Prediction was 2-1, but our bet was that that we wouldn't lose. So,
brother, I know what our bet was. But
anyways, we don't have to kill too much time on this thing. You owe me dinner. It is what it is. But when I look back at Enzo, man, he's had like 6 goals, I think, in his last 9 FA Cup matches. I could see him, City, Seth MacFarlane. I could see him scumming one. You know what I mean? I could see it happening. What do you guys think? I know for a fact I don't want to see fucking Alejandro Garnacho. I'll tell you that. That's the only thing I don't want to happen. I don't want to see. The only negative thing I'll say is leave that on the bench. Everything else, I'm back in the woods.
Not me, bro. I mean, I'd rather have Garnacho starting over Cucurella on the left wing. I mean, I'm all about playing players in their natural positions, bro. Once you start doing that Poch stuff, and, putting players as a right back or left back, again, Poch, I'm going to defend Poch right here. Poch had to do what he had to do because there were a lot of injuries. But that aside,
yeah, I was surprised he was coming to Poch like that.
I want a coach that's going to put the guys in the right positions, bro. So Cucurella on the left wing, that's not it. You got to put Garnacho out there. You got to. So
yeah, bro. Yeah, if you ask me for winger, do I want Garnacho playing or Cucurella? That's not even a question. You know what I'm saying? Like Cucurella, maybe November form when he was playing amazing as an inverted, inverted left back. But nah. Yeah, give me Garnacho. Bro, like we've had no we had to play crazy formations because we had no wingers. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been so bad. So yeah, it's like bro, Neto, Garnacho, if they're available, you know what I'm saying? Play them,
You got to play them, bro. Even if you don't want to.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, no, of course.
You just got to play those guys. Like Neto has to start, Garnacho has to start, bro. No question.
Yeah. No, Hunter, yeah, they've been off the last 2 games, bro. Come on, you got to play, bro. We're going to get embarrassed regardless, you know what I'm saying? Might as well go get embarrassed with all these. Like, that's a bigger indication of the sporting directors. It's like the niggas y'all wanted are horrible when it matters most.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that says a lot, bro.
Yep.
I mean, we already got embarrassed on the big stage against PSG, and that was an 8-2 aggregate. Now, City, bro, City's on par with those guys, bro. They're up there. They're up there with PSG. They're up there with Arsenal. They're up there with, who else am I missing? Bayern Munich. Like, they're in that tier. So, if PSG can do that to us, if Forest can do what they did to us, if Everton could do what they did to us, bro, ain't no telling what City's going to do. I'm telling you, bro, my prediction is 6-0. 6-0. We get embarrassed on the world stage at Wembley. And I hate to say it, too.
Because of Nottingham?
Bro, that Nottingham,
because of Nottingham Forest?
That game changed it for me.
I hate Banks and I hate all holidays because of that. Banks and holidays, I hate those 2 words. Stupid ass bank holiday, bro.
So what's your
beating, bro? They rested their players so they could beat Villa.
But AT, we suck so bad we would have lost even if it wasn't a bank holiday.
Facts.
Bank holiday, no bank holiday.
I think it all has to do with the bank holiday. Yeah, no, you're right, bro. Regular day, holiday, work day, it don't matter, bro. Yeah,
Daddy, chill.
Bro. It was horrible, bro. Legit. I turned on my laptop.
Even Josh's birthday.
Bro, Josh's birthday, bank holidays. No day is safe for this Chelsea team. January 1st, New Year's, our manager
Oh,
getting
wait,
fired.
wait, wait.
Damn, y'all
He
have no
said,
respect.
bank
Crazy,
holiday,
bro.
my day, any day.
Daddy, chill.
What's going on? What do you mean by that? I'm
Chill
like,
out, buddy. Chill out.
He's lucky I couldn't hear him. What did he say, Meezy? He said something crazy, didn't he?
I'm like, you gotta explain that one to me, bro. I missed it. What was the daddy chill for, though? He said, any day, bank holiday, or like what?
He said any day.
Daddy,
Any
chill.
day.
Hold on.
He said he's ready any day. He said, I'm pulling up. Where'd he go? Do we scare him off?
For those that don't know, AT is
Yeah, my bad, y'all.
I can't say it. That's
I'll
something
say
I
it,
say.
brother.
No, I can't say it, bro. I'll text it to you.
Hey.
This finna get me canceled.
Yeah, he's just sipping his tea, man.
I'm just chilling, bro. I'm watching Mallorca get their ass get spanked.
Daddy, chill.
You can't be saying that.
You gotta relax, dude.
Brother, would you ask Chick-fil-A that question?
What?
Would I ask
you
Chick-fil-A
wouldn't.
that question? No, I wouldn't ask Chick-fil-A that question. Chick-fil-A, they got to pass, bro. They make good food.
Brother, try my Cajun chicken pasta? Fire.
Hey. Man, what else?
My Lord and Savior right there. My Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Amen. Man. Listen. What's up? Wait, you can't dodge away from your score prediction, bro. We need to know what the score prediction. Yeah, you, buddy.
4-1 City.
So we got a 6-0 and we got a 4-1. You guys ready?
What about you, buddy?
You guys ready?
Toxic positive. I want to hear it.
He won't put his money where his mouth is, though. This guy's sick. He's going to say like 3-0 Chelsea.
2-0.
No, City. To Chelsea?
2-1 Chelsea. We're gonna scum it. These guys are gonna tap in to our natural park the bus scumbag nature. We're gonna start elbowing niggas off the side of the head. Sherky, he's gonna come off injured 10 minutes. I'm telling you. Chalobah is gonna crunch him. Pause from behind. 2-1. I'm calling it.
AT, this is gonna be the intro for the next episode. We're gonna clip Lil saying this. Let me remember this. The 40th minute, Lil saying, "Oh, we're gonna get these guys, man, Turkey out the game," and then we're gonna start after we lose 5-0.
He's a potster, bro. He's a potster. He's just trying to, toxic positivity. He doesn't want to be honest,
What do you mean? I'm being honest, bro. I'm being honest. I think, Tell
me why we're gonna win.
The same reason why you thought we were gonna lose and we didn't lose, and you owe me dinner. That's the same.
Brother,
reason.
You're sick. You see that result against Liverpool? He's happy in his head, regardless of them scoring the first 5 minutes. Regardless of the second half of that game.
I'm not happy, but I'm tapped in. No, I'm trying to tell you, I'm tapped in with my club.
You can't even show your eyes. You know you're not honest. You just trolling. Show your eyes. You see, I'm sipping my tea, trying to stay calm because I know what you try to do. You try to bing, poke my butt. Now you're not gonna happen. You go enjoy your little McDouble.
Hey, wait, what'd you say? I'm trying to what?
You're trying to what?
Well, I'm trying to do what?
Hey, stop playing with me, cuz.
I'm trying to poke your buttons, nigga. Hey, yo, nigga.
Like, come on, man. You trying to get a reaction out of me? Oh, like you said.
It's okay, man. It's okay. I'm just trolling. I'm trolling. I'm taking Tasha's spot. Tasha's in China, so you know what I'm saying. Someone's got to be the troll. Predict the lineups.
And hold up, bro. Big up to everyone in the chat. I see. Just want to quickly go through the guys in the chat. Drew says you send the link, bro. Bro, we got you. We're just gonna do this quick thing right now. Then we're gonna send out the link to the guys. We got Adenuga Derry says hello. I believe he is a Nigerian brother just by the name. If you're not, bro, forgive me for getting that wrong. But big up to you. Big up to Lego. Big up to Niger Boys, Burna Boy, Wizkid, all of that. And then we got Drew saying, ATU said Michelin star meal. He did. He did.
Fake news. You are fake news.
Hey, Drew, you got to respond to that. I can't respond for you. He's like, Chemlaka said draw. That's facts. I agree. Measy, I'm fed up with Cuckoo. I mean, I'm fed up with Cuckoo, bro, but I mean, I still want him to be playing, as a left back. So not all the way fed up with him, just fed up with him playing outside of that position. We got big up to Fabrizio. If you guys don't know Fabrizio, check out his Instagram, check out his YouTube. The guy's hilarious. He's doing skits. He's playing ball, and good guy. Out from Iowa. So he says, need this Europa League qualification from the Cup. Okay. And he says, a loss to
That
City
part.
versus Bournemouth to win the league. It's not over. It's not over, but it's almost over. I'm not even thinking about that.
Brother,
I'm like, Arsenal got the league. Let's stop them from getting the Champions League.
that part. Yeah, you know those videos of those uncles carrying the casket? They're warming up. They got their fit on. It's almost over.
Facts. That's fine. I mean, but City's making it interesting, though. That's one thing for sure. So I'm happy. What's the score right now? Is it still 2-0 or they up?
No, it's over. They won 3-0.
3-0? Who scored the third one?
I think it's Savinho.
No way. Savinho scored?
If I'm not mistaken, I believe so, yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey,
Also-
man.
But it's over. That Everton game, but yeah, that Everton game solidified it, bro. Them niggas choked, bro. That Chelsea Academy kid lost it for them.
Who? Oh, Jesse Derry.
No, Mark.
Who?
Mark? Who's Mark?
For City, bro. Mark Guehi.
Oh, we're talking about the Everton game. Yeah.
The Everton match, yeah. Bro. That was over, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so lineups?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get her done. 4-2-3-1, right? We're not straying
Yeah.
from the 4-2-3-1.
3 more
All
games.
right.
We're going to keep it 4-2. Yo, what's up with Sanchez? He's back or nah?
Is Sanchez back? I haven't heard anything.
No,
Bro,
I think
I've seen what happened to Gibbs White. He looks like he almost died, but I haven't seen no pictures of Sanchez. I'm assuming that's good news, but I don't know.
I'm thinking it's gonna be Flip again. That's just me. What do you guys think?
What do you think, Measy?
No, I haven't seen any news about Sanchez back for the game, like with CFC Pies and all these guys on Twitter, CFC Daily. So I think we're gonna run it back with Jorgensen. But guys in the chat, if you guys know anything that we don't know, like let us know. Especially you, Drew.
Yeah. Similar with y'all. If Sanchez is back, I think he has to play, given that he's been our number one majority of the season, if he's healthy. But if not, no other option. We're gonna start the American.
All right. Center back pairing. Who are we going with?
Levi, easy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On the right side?
I know people are gonna say Fofana, but bro, I'm gonna give it to Chalobah, bro.
Okay. Why is that?
I just feel like Fofana. I mean, again, Fofana without Colwell, he's probably prone to a lot more mistakes. I just feel like this season in totality, bro, I don't think he's been putting his full 100% effort into every single match that he's played in. He's got caught tracking back. He's lost his defender. Sorry, not his defender. He's lost his man multiple times that led to goals. He's been the cause of errors that have led to goals. So I'm just not too confident with that guy. I also think he has like 1 foot in, 1 foot out of the club. Maybe he's like thinking about Marseille. Who knows? But I just don't think this is the same guy that we had a season or two ago. So with that said, Chalobah's been our most consistent defender, and it's not something I would prefer. I prefer to have a much better defender than Chalobah starting. But given everything that Fofana's done the past season, this season, I would give it to Chalobah because I feel like he's less prone to some of these mistakes, and he's prone to mistakes too, right? But I think he's much better this season than Fofana.
All right. AT, what do you think?
And he's a leader too. He's a better leader than Fofana. Fofana's like laughing after smiling, bro, dapping up. He just doesn't look like a guy who gives a shit.
The French, bro, they're weird individuals. I love my French folks, but yeah, y'all, you know how Hermes had his eugenics theory. Tune in on a separate time for my European Canadian theory. Um, but yeah, but I don't even have to say anything honestly. Means everything I wanted to say, you said it. For that reason, Choloba. What are other options? Fofana, Choloba, or Tosin. Like, yeah, I think it's Choloba.
All right.
Jim Lockett.
Let's,
You're probably going to go for fun.
no, I was gonna go Chalaba too.
Yeah.
Fofana, I don't like the way he's been acting. And with Colwell back, I think him and Chalaba have a good. Him and Wesley had a good connection too. But I think just to ease him back in, have a nigga that speaks English right next to you, I think it's just easier. You know what I'm saying? So
Right now, chill out, bro. Chill out. Fofana definitely speaks English.
barely, barely. Let's go
Nah, he's
left
been in
back.
England for like 7 years, bro. He really can't speak English.
I'm trolling.
Okay. No, yeah, I was dead serious. I
Hey,
forget,
man,
bro. I even forget you be trolling, bro.
I know Somalis who've been in Minnesota for 30 plus years. They don't speak a lick of
I mean,
English.
Enzo doesn't speak shit.
Yeah.
But
Enzo Fernandez.
Enzo's been in England for 3 years, 2 years, 3 years.
Actually, no, his English is improving though. I
Yeah,
saw him in
bro,
an
it is.
interview, like talking. Yeah.
It is. Aguero was here for like 10 years. That guy he didn't even care.
How about Costa? Diego Costa didn't speak English at all, bro. He had a translator 24/7.
But how long was he in England? He was in England for like 3 years.
I think so. 3 years, and he come
And then he
back.
went to Everton or Wolves, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wolves.
he went to Wolves. What a legend.
All right, left back spot. Who do we got?
Kukukukureya. Got to give it to
Hey,
him.
listen, bro. I hate to say it. Give me a Hato, bro. I'm not even trolling, bro. Hato's been impressing me as of late.
Yeah, I would agree with you if it wasn't a cup final. And for that reason, I'm gonna go Kukurea. I think Hato has been impressive. Nigga, we played him on the left, in the center back, in midfield. We've been playing him everywhere, and he's been delivering. So,
Yo, without what you just said, I'm like, do y'all? Sorry, Mizic. I'm like, do y'all see any chance that Hato plays center back along with Colwell? Like from a 0 to 100 chance, you see like maybe any chance that might happen?
a higher chance that he plays in center back than him playing over Cucurella.
Interesting. Yeah. What about you, Mizi? You agree?
I agree, but I just don't see him like starting at all, bro. Because the center back pairing, like he's never played. Because Colwell's definitely going to be starting, right? And he's never played with Colwell before, and so that's already going to be something new for these guys. And then Kukureya, he's their prize investment, bro. So even if McFarland wants to start Hato, because I agree with you, bro, Hato has been the better player the past couple like game weeks.
Yeah, bro.
But the fact that Kuku is the prize investment, they're going to play him, and guys, they're the puppeteers, bro. They control what's going on the pitch, not McFarland.
Yeah, but Juvie just said it perfectly. He was like, "This is what I was thinking." I definitely see us doing a similar thing what we did against Liverpool, a back five with 3 center backs.
I can see that too. So you talk about having Kukurea up top as a wing back.
I'd look at it as a 3-4-3. Does that make sense? 3-4-3. Yeah, I see it as a 3-4-3 with, Hato, Colwell, and Fofana Chaloba, and Kukurea, and Reece James, hopefully, as 2 outside midfielders, wing backs.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I agree with you, bro. I can see that too. Because the fact that
especially because we don't want to get battered, we don't want to get battered. Sit back, hit them with a counterattack. I can see that.
I can see that too, bro.
But yeah.
So I mean, we already.
Yeah, we can keep this formation.
Y'all want to switch it up now?
No, I think it's fine. I was just thinking out loud, especially like we're the heavy underdogs. We don't want to get battered, especially in Wembley in front of the whole world, So I can see us like, being pessimistic, sit back and try to hit them with a counter,
Because I'm leaning towards the 3-4-3.
What do you think, Mizi?
I mean, if that's the same lineup setup we played against Liverpool, bro, and the fact that we got a point out of it, I mean, you got to go with what's working right now. So that might be the formation.
Y'all want to switch to a 3-4-3? Yeah, I just looked back to this game against City. And, bro, to your surprise, I mean, yeah, you said Colwell and Hato. But, yeah, Fofana and Hato started at center back that game. But yeah, we could go to 3-4-3. I think I really have a strong belief that this will we might go with.
Yeah, yeah.
Elbow to the right, like a right center back.
Yep. We're
Then
gonna move there.
maybe
Levi in
Hato.
the middle, or we're gonna put
I think
How about
Hato
Fofana's
on the left side.
okay. That's beautiful. That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
Hato on the left side. That's what I think. Hato over Fofana. What do you think, Mizi?
Hato over Fofana for sure. I mean, this is a stronger back three than
Yeah,
having Fofana in there. Trust me.
And we're gonna say Moy for sure, right?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
No debate.
And then who's he partnered with?
Zoe,
Who'd you say?
Enzo.
Mhm.
What about you? Okay, actually, let's go right wing back first. Who goes right wing back?
Reece James, in my opinion.
Chris James.
I don't think so.
But yeah, I can definitely see Reece James playing with Caicedo and Gusto at the right.
I
Mm,
don't. I think he's gonna send Malo to be. Let me just paint the picture. This is not like
Yeah, let you
final.
land. Let you land. Yeah.
Yeah, let me just land real quick. I think we're gonna see something like this, where Reese and Moy hold down the middle. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody's gonna drift, it's gonna be Reese, and Moy just can just sit, and he's gonna have niggas around him. So, like, you know what I mean? When he gets pressed, he's gonna have multiple options to just slide the ball out, and then we can get out of there. Reese is gonna sit there and create. When Malo bombs forward and somebody needs to get back, Reese will be there. You know what I'm saying? But also Reese can have some attacking output. I just don't see, and like Enzo's gonna probably be on the wing, quote unquote. But like that's really him and Cuckoo and JP kind of like, because I think JP's gonna be up top. I think those guys are gonna be swapping around, right? And then on the right wing, you're probably gonna have Palmer planted, and Malo's gonna overlap and help him out and shit like that. But I think this is kind of like what I was thinking. But let me just remove these guys for now.
But yeah, I mean, what you think, Mizi? Because I think, what do you think? I want to hear what you think about center back, right wing back. I mean, sorry, center mid.
uh, so I'm looking at this right. I'm thinking, where's Enzo going to go if he's not pairing up with Caicedo? We're going to have Enzo as
That's a
a
great question.
right wing, as a left wing, like that. We've seen it happen before. He's played on the left,
Yeah.
and I guess Palmer on the right, JP up top. But I just feel like we will play a 3-4-3, but it's going to be tweaked a little bit, where you have Caicedo and what's his name, Santos probably dropping a little bit back, Enzo probably playing in a 10 position. I mean, I just don't know. This just looks weird right now, the way this is set up. Can we adjust it, bro?
How
Is
do
it like
you want me to-
yeah? So the way Foot Mob had it showing up was like it was a back three, a four midfield, and then like those two wingers right behind João Pedro, And last
like
game it
this?
was Enzo and yeah, like that. It was like Enzo and Cole Palmer. Um, so like let Cucurella and Malo Gusto, Reece James, whoever play like a winger.
You talking about out and out winger or like a inside winger?
Like just like how we have it, but they'll press up when we have it. Yeah, like Juvie said it perfectly. Like two pocket tens with Palmer and Enzo's how
Yeah,
I
that's
believe
what
it would happen if we put Reece James as center back.
center
I
back
keep
or
saying center back, center mid. I'm
deep?
sorry. But yeah,
I
what
also
do you think
think
about that, Mizi?
Yeah, guys, I apologize. I gotta drop.
No, no
So
worries.
yeah, you guys
Nah,
hold it
you
down. I think the guys are going to join from the Divided States of Chelsea chat. So when they come on, I'll try to make an appearance, like toward if you guys are still on till like the next 30 minutes or so. But appreciate you guys, bro. So my final lineup at the top, we got JP, we got bro. There's just no. I'm not seeing space for Garnacho and Pedro Neto right now. Like, are these guys going to be coming off the bench, being our super subs? So that's probably going to be the case. We're probably going to sub in Garnacho in the second half. But yeah, I guess we got Enzo on the left as like a left 10, and then Palmer as the right 10, and then Gusto as the wing back.
This is what I think too.
Yeah. But all right, guys. I'll be in the chat.
Mizi.
Peace, bro.
All right, guys.
But yeah, honestly, Chum, like I agree. I think this is how we probably gonna show up. Strong side, talking about talent, and
Yes,
also
sir.
like gives us the opportunity to not get dogged ideally because I think it would be smart to give City the ball, let them try to break us down low low block, and hit them on the counter.
Yep. I think that's our only choice, man. That's our only hope is attract as much pressure as we can.
Yeah, bro.
Don't concede, and then hit them where it hurts. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I'm
No,
hoping.
hundred
I'm hoping
percent,
that
bro.
Pep Guardiola is overthinking. I hope he stays up all night the day before, overthinking and making our lives easier that day.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think Pep is a smart guy, and I think he learned from his mistakes in the past. Unfortunately, but you never know. Um, I would love to see them rotate. It would have felt so much better if they would have played Holland, Doku, Silva. I don't know if I'm missing
Today,
anyone
right?
else. Yeah,
Yeah.
today it would have felt so much better. But it's just like I think that just shows you that because realistically speaking, they do. They don't own the ball's not in their court in terms of the Premier League. Arsenal
Yeah.
usually draw a point, and after what we saw against West Ham on Sunday, I think it's just a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I think like at the end of the day, if they win a domestic double with the Carabao Cup and FA Cup, I know there's a lot of rumors about this might be his last year. I think in a sense, you could be happy with that.
Yo, what's good, Drew?
Yo, what's good? What's good, AT? What's good,
But yeah,
Jamal?
bro, can you hear me? Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
My
yo,
phone does not like it when someone leaves and someone joins this show.
yeah, same my phone as well. You know, AT when Cucurella gets in those spots, remember in the Liverpool game, like he has to take his chances, dude. That's
No,
the
hundred
problem.
percent. Oh, and I don't
Yeah,
think I never got this. Yeah, because this is our first time chatting after the Liverpool match. My man Caicedo's passes that day was phenomenal.
yeah,
Bro, that pass to
yeah, like
Cucurella, I think you're talking about, and he had a
yeah,
couple
yeah,
other passes where it was just like, yeah, he was on it that game.
yeah. But Gusto is sleeping at the back post as usual. Like,
I think he plays high. I think he's on those balloons that y'all Europeans love so much.
nitrogen's oxide. I
Yeah,
Y'all
never
seen the
nah.
AC
lied.
Milan Velasco?
Oh yeah, that one. Fuck us, man.
That
Oh
No
shit's
shit.
wonder
hilarious.
they shipped that guy to Saudi. He ain't doing that there.
Yeah, nah.
Unless he's fun using that
Gusto.
sound.
We need that defensive gusto, man. We can get the offensive gusto, but we need the gusto that doesn't fall asleep on the far post. That's not giving up. Weak pens. That's the guy that we need.
Do you guys not think it might be Fafana instead of Chalabah? Just keep the same back three.
That's what I was thinking, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
hold up. Did Fofana play the whole game? Yeah, he did. Because we only made one substitution.
Yeah, but it's been a week though, so it's fine.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm like. No, I said
Yeah.
that in like a positive for Fofana that he played the whole game because the game before
Yeah.
that against Nottingham, he got hooked at half. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, that was Tosin.
Cole played in 9 minutes before Lavia did.
Yeah, bro. Oh
Who
god, but yeah,
else?
bro. Like that's the only thing I would say. Maybe Fofana instead of Chalobah, because especially like the last few years, Fofana and Colwell they have a good relationship and good partnership.
Yeah.
But yeah, besides from that, do you agree with this lineup that we had selected?
I think Sanchez might be back. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's the only thing I was thinking. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like I think that shot
Mm.
by who is it that scored that Liverpool goal early?
Gravenberch.
Yeah, I think that shot was a good shot, but I think he could have done better there.
Yeah, remember I said that Van Dijk would be a threat on the
Yep.
and
Oh
then
my God, he
he
missed a sitter.
almost scored. I said it was going to be 1-0 Liverpool with like a Van Dijk, but in
Yeah,
theory
bro.
that could have happened. Yeah.
100%. And you see guys like
Yeah.
Chumlaka puffing their chest. Oh, I said a draw. Get out of here.
Who else?
But yeah,
Like
no,
if
no, dude. I
Palmer's
remember we made the bet that we said I'm gonna rewatch the video after this. But I think at the end when we were giving our predictions, I think he might have said Chelsea was gonna win.
This guy's trying to
yeah,
legalize his way out of the dinner he owes me, man. You owe me dinner, man.
Hey, and by the
yeah,
way, dude, you're fake news. There was no Michelin. There was no indication of Michelin.
Hey, if Palmer is not playing well, we have to sub him off though. Like we can't keep him.
You got the
on.
boys around you, Juvie, or that Union Market shenanigans?
Nah,
No, that's me. That's me.
I was about to say, Juvie, they getting active in your block, huh?
I got AirPods in. So.
Well, one thing I hate about the English, the EPL, I'm watching this
Yeah.
Mallorca game. They just, I think they lost, but their fans are chewing them up right now. You know what I'm saying? Like all the players walk to the fan, they listen to the ultra speak. They need to do more of that in EPL, bro.
Let's call it now. If the group chat lights up a little later, you know what I'm saying? We'll spark up the stream again and we'll get to rapping.
Perfect. Yeah, I got to send out some emails, so that's perfect.
Boys, take care.
Up to Chelsea, Blue Co out.
Care.
Yes, sir. Like and subscribe, guys. Peace.
Yo, Blue Co. I'm out of here.
Let's go. And Clear Lake.
And Clear Lake.
We're on our way. USA versus Paraguay. We're bringing soccer home. 2026 World Cup. We're going to go check the game. We're going to rep it.
Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that.
Bro, the Villa game was on my birthday. I do fan cams for every game I pull up to the pub. I couldn't do a fan cam.
Big up, bro. Happy birthday. I'm sorry.
I couldn't talk to my own family. They bought me a cake. You know what time? I didn't even eat the cake. It was the middle of the day when they bought me the cake. I woke up at 3 a.m. and ate the cake by myself.
Do. Conor Gallagher.
We played in New Jersey.
Hold on, hold on. Give me one. Can I respond, please?
New Jersey.
Okay, all right. We heard you.
He was talking about, he was emphasizing about how the Club World Cup was played in New Jersey and the finals was played in New Jersey. I just want to know what he's got against New Jersey, man. That's my state. Hermes, if you're watching this, man, you're banned from Jersey, man. 1 pound fish.
1 pound
1 pound fish.
1 pound fish.
Very good.
We have our caretaker manager, Seth MacFarlane. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. They got him from Family Guy. I don't know.
Akon, I'm not Akon. I don't have to listen to you. I'm older. I'm your elder. Akon, I'm your older cousin.
I'm older than you, nigga. How you gonna tell me you're older?
I'm your older cousin, Akon.
This guy's an agenda. This guy's an agenda merchant. He's got an agenda. He's trying to twist people's words, twist the question.
No, this guy. I have it. I have the clip.
There's a guy who comes on the United States of Chelsea pod a lot. He's talking about Shrewsbury Hall is better than any player on our team. Fraud watch, my boy. We're on to you. You know.
We probably won't get in the top 4. That's the reality.
This guy is sick, man.
What that's dropping after this is gonna be a pure rage.
It's going to be a sick one. Sicker than this guy.
Hey, bro, running up and down, crunching dudes. Pause.
We knew when American money touched Chelsea, we knew our club was about to die.
I said you got to be a diehard Chelsea fan to be here tonight. Turns out a lot of Chelsea fans came out. Got to give credit to them.